What's going on, dudes and Foxy? So today we're going to rank the Jurassic World movies. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, all 6 of them, because I'm really looking forward to Rebirth. So stay tuned, and hopefully I don't get eaten out here. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. Thanks for being here. If you enjoy movies, pop culture, fashion, style, cooking, so on and so forth, then you've come to the right place. We cover that stuff all the time. This is the Well-Rounded Dude. Thank you again for being here. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, please drop a like, click subscribe. It helps us to grow. We're a young channel trying to grow, and every like, share, comment, it really helps us out. We got to fight that YouTube algorithm. So without further ado, and before I get eaten by a dinosaur, let's rank these movies and talk about them. Hey guys, let's just hop right into this list. So coming in dead last at number 6 is Jurassic Park 3. I think we all know why, but on a side note, I do love the Spinosaurus. That's one of my favorite dinosaurs. Disappointed it didn't make it into other sequels, but you know, the movie was just kind of all over the place. It seemed, if you guys know anything about like the behind the scenes drama, like they started filming that movie without a complete script. They just kind of went by the seat of their pants. And you know, like while some of the designs are cool, you know, feathers on the raptors was a little weird. They didn't really explain much, and you know, they made the Spinosaurus seem a little too smart in my opinion, but you know, still a cool design, still a cool dinosaur. It was great to see Alan Grant, but overall it's just, in my opinion, the weakest of the Jurassic Park movies. Coming in at number 5, we have Fallen Kingdom. Again, this is a movie that I enjoyed. The big bad of the dinosaur, which is the Indoraptor. I thought it was a very cool design, a very scary sequence with the little girl in the bed with the Indoraptor with his hand coming in, like reaching in, trying to. I thought that was really cool. You know, a really scary sequence. But it seemed to lose some of that Jurassic Park, Jurassic World flavor by taking them off of the island. You know, I get the point of what they were going for. I can appreciate all that, but it felt like slow and just weird and out of place once, you know, the setting of a Jurassic World movie shifts from the island to a mansion. It's just weird to me. And then plus, we didn't get enough T-Rex. I love the T-Rex. So, again, I love the Indoraptor. I seem to love the big bad dinosaurs more in these movies, like the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, than I actually do the movies themselves, and that's kind of disappointing. But on to the next one. Next on the list is Jurassic World Dominion. Now, the only reason why this is ranking a little bit higher up on the list is because of the extended cut. If you haven't seen the extended cut, do yourself a favor, try to go in it with fresh eyes and watch the beginning, what was originally meant to be the opening of the movie, and you might appreciate it a little bit more. Maybe not. I'm just saying, give it a shot. This is the one where I did not care for the big bad at all. You know, like the Giganotosaurus, I felt there wasn't anything special about this dinosaur, right? I remember so many fans were so excited. We're finally getting a Giga. We're finally getting a Giga. And I was just very underwhelmed, you know, considering, you know, at this point, it's the most recent release. So I thought we were going to get something on par with, like, the Spinosaurus or the Indominus Rex or something like that. And it's just, this dinosaur, yeah, it's a little bit bigger. It looks a lot like the T-Rex, just with a couple of different spikes on it. And, again, not a biggest fan of the Giganoto, but also the story just didn't seem up to par. I mean, this is a point where we're getting the original actors from the original Jurassic Park back in this, and we're getting, you know, the new cast mixing, and just the plot of like giant locusts, spoiler alert, but giant locusts. And the funny part to me is when they're like, who could be doing this? Who could be releasing giant locusts out into the cornfields? I don't know. Maybe it's the people that, brought dinosaurs back to life? No, it couldn't be them. It was just a little silly and just a little disappointing. So it probably would have went lower than Fallen Kingdom personally, but because of the intro, it's ranking a little bit higher. Next on the list, we have 2015's Jurassic World. It's kind of hard to believe it's been 10 years since the first Jurassic World came out with Chris Pratt, but I really enjoyed the movie. I love the Indominus Rex, even though it was a hybrid. It still felt very much like a dinosaur, very much like a threat. It wasn't like so outlandish. It was cool to see, a lot of nostalgia. I went to see that movie in theaters like 3 times. I saw it in IMAX. I highly recommend, this is kind of off topic, but I highly recommend, if you guys go see a Jurassic movie, do see it in IMAX. It's awesome. I think like the Discovery Channel, National Geographic stuff is the best stuff to see in IMAX. And Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, they're very close to that. I mean, I know it's magic, CGI and all the movie magic, but it's definitely worth seeing in theaters. And that raptor scene with the motorcycle going through the jungle was top notch. I did see this movie like 3 times in theaters. I took my good friend, my little sister from another mister, to go see it one time, and she was just thoroughly enthralled in the movie. Like I like glance over and take a look and see her reaction, and she's just like, don't do that, no, why are you doing that? It was just cool. So it's a lot of nostalgia factor for me, but it was a lot of fun. And the big fight between the T-Rex and the Indominus Rex was awesome, and a great movie. So here's where we get some controversy, right? We're in the top 2. Coming in at number 2, I know some people are going to be upset, but it is my list, my opinion, no hate, right? We got Jurassic Park. We have the original. Now, some people are going to be like, it's a classic. How can you say that you don't like it as much? Yada, yada. In doing the research for this, I rewatched all these movies, right? And it didn't dawn on me until rewatching Jurassic Park that it takes an hour for the T-Rex to appear, roughly, okay, give or take. It's not that it's bad. I love this movie, grew up watching it. It's, again, one of my favorite movies. I just felt that there is a better movie on the list that we're going to talk about here in a second. But it's a classic. It is iconic. It kind of set the bar. It still holds up to this day, like the special effects, which again, practical effects beat CGI every time, in my personal opinion. It is top notch. It's still a good movie. I'll still watch it, still enjoy it. It's just, with sequels, they always try to outdo the predecessor. Now, while we've gotten better special effects in some of the movies, not all of them, but some of them, we've gotten better special effects. The story and the acting sometimes doesn't hold up. Jurassic Park 3. But, it's a trade-off, and that's kind of the name of the game when it comes to movies. It is what it is. So coming in at number 1, again, this is going to be controversial, but I've got The Lost World, obviously. If you know Jurassic Park, you know which one I haven't talked about yet. The Lost World was a lot of fun for me, a lot of nostalgia. I know a lot of people give it some shade, but it was cool. Especially, we got 2 T-Rexes. We get actually 3 if you want to be technical. We get the baby T-Rex too. We get to see a lot of other cooler dinosaurs. We get more Jeff Goldblum because I thought, he was in the original a lot, but underutilized. We get him in full focus. Plus, we get something that I was calling for since the original Jurassic Park, which was a dinosaur in the city. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if we got the dinosaurs in the city. It'd be cool. And then lo and behold, little me is sitting there like watching, eating popcorn, and I'm like watching it, and then I'm like, I see the T-Rex come out of the ship in San Diego. I'm like, oh, I got what I wanted. I called it. I was so excited. It just took it to another level. I love the story, love the CGI, a lot of cool different dinosaurs. It's just, in my opinion, again, all this is my opinion, but it's the best out of the Jurassic Park movies. It's the one that I enjoy the most. But, you know, there's going to be somebody who disagrees, right? Alright guys, so down in the comments, let me know, what do you think? What did I get right? What did I get wrong? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Are you excited for Jurassic World Rebirth that drops in theaters on July 2nd? I know I already got my tickets. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing the D-Rex on the big screen. I've seen the toy, so it spoils the design a little bit, but I think it's going to be cool. I think they're going to throw some surprises in there for us that we're not expecting. I don't think the trailers have spoiled it all like some people are saying online, but I cannot wait. So please, let me know what you think. But in the meantime, we'll catch you next time. So please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the social media things, help me fight the YouTube algorithm, ring the bell. Be sure to check out thewellroundeddude.com. The website is really the hub of everything we do here. You can find links to old videos, links to our Amazon influencer page where I've curated some items that'll help you out in your everyday life. Plus, you will find our merch page where you can get yourself a Well-Rounded Dude t-shirt, a coffee mug, a water bottle, backpack, pretty much anything you can think of. I've stamped the Well-Rounded Dude logo on it, and it's available there. So be sure to check it out, and you can save a little cash with the discount code DUDE15 there. So in the meantime, I will catch you guys later. I'm just too excited for Jurassic Park, so I'm gonna have to calm down a little bit. So we will see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.